Hi, it's me again, Ryan. Just kind of wanted to talk a little bit. You know, the whole probably going to end up homeless situation. I'm looking into things. I'm trying to find some way out of this, but I'm also trying to find ways to you know prepare, getting together stuff like hygiene and medical supplies that I have on hand. And I was doing some sewing with my mom's sewing machine. I figured I watched some videos to get that so I could repair some pants that I had that were kind of torn up. I got a couple of them done, so I do have one asset available to me. That's an online store, a card that had a pretty good line on it. So I bought some camping equipment and stuff that I could use to help me survive outside if it really does come to it. So yeah, I'm doing my best to make it through. Today's just been kind of hard, trying not to think about it, but it's the 21st and it was my mom's birthday, so dealing with that, it kind of in the back of my head is made trying to work on videos for the the writing channel. It's kind of been my focus. Working on anything for that has been a bit difficult today. I have a couple of weeks, and then however long until they actually kick me out of the apartment. So, I wanted to try to get as many videos made as I possibly could. I've been watching bunches of videos on what is supposed to work for YouTube, and I know there's a hell of a lot of the secret to this, the YouTube gurus and all that stuff, but I mean, some of them have some good info if you dig through the bullshit. I've been trying to do that to find some, looking for like patterns and actually good advice on the videos I should make for the writing channel, and trying to make as much content, as many videos as I can for that, and get them uploaded and scheduled ahead of time so that the worst case comes to it, and I do end up on the street, I at least have some videos that'll keep going up for a while, and uh, just looking for topics and things I can make videos on, even if I do end up on the street, because I have a laptop I can use to continue recording and making videos. It's not a really great laptop, so it's not like I could sell it and make enough to make any real difference. It's the sort of thing that if I'm going to, I said it in the first video, if I'm going to end up homeless, I'm going to try to make something out of it. I feel that that's the only way to, at least for me, to get in that kind of a bad situation and not just walk into traffic, is that I have to try to make something out of it, and uh, try to frame it as an experience, a story to tell, to live. And in that case, it's a matter of figuring out how to work with it. So that's kind of, what I've been doing today, and just wanted to talk a little bit. Video is just the thing that really has been getting to me though is the towards the beginning of the month, because my uncle, I did talk about him in one of the videos I made yesterday, I think, did help me with enough money to stay here for one more month. That's the only reason I'm still here now, is because he helped me. But he's also of limited means, retired, 70 something now, 6 or 7 now. So, he can't keep floating me a bunch of money, and he's not going to want to take me in because I said this before. Maybe if it really comes down to it and he finally realizes, oh, this could happen, he might offer, but I don't know. He's old and stuck in his ways, but he's helped me out a lot, so I'm not going to act like, he's being a bad guy or anything. It's not that. It's just I'm trying to I'm trying to be practical, I guess, and view things realistically. And problem is that I tend to veer heavily into pessimism. It's kind of hard not to sometimes, but I've always been that way. Probably one of my biggest character flaws, that and defeatism, which are related. It really sucks. I've always wished that I could have that more optimistic outlook. Just, I guess in some ways, that's what I'm trying to do with the reframing being homeless is a potential adventure that I can document and make videos about. I don't know. That what I've been struggling with as it's gotten closer and closer to the middle and now approaching the end of the month. I mean, 2 weeks is still quite a bit. I think it's basically 2 weeks, the 28th, and then rent will be due on the 5th the next month. And after that, it's overdue, and however long after that. So I have 2 weeks basically before it's due. Yeah, it's just this constant. If you ever deal with anxiety and fear, I don't know if everybody gets this, but it's like a cold feeling and just this sensation going up from like, not I've never had with the butterfly. Well, kind of maybe the tingly, but just the sensation that just wells up, and it's like I'm feeling it really bad right at the moment. Probably a lot of it is because I'm not focusing on something else. I'm talking about what's going to happen, possibly, probably, and it's just this it makes me want to shiver. It's like cold welling up, and it sucks. It's a terrible sensation to live with. And what I've really been struggling with, I keep going saying this, not actually saying what the struggle is, but it's like I can't fall asleep until I am just almost exhausted and wiped out mentally, so my brain can't keep making me feel this way. And then as soon as I wake up, it's there. It's like I wake up after just a few hours of sleep, and the first thing I have is just this feeling I'm having right now all through my chest. That the just it's sucks. I know it's if I end up on the street, it ain't gonna get any better. But I guess I'm getting used to having a very stressful life already. Shit, that really hit me bad right there. Oh, ooh. Sorry, that was a really bad spike of anxiety. Oh man. So yeah, oh man, that was bad. Ooh, now I feel a little lightheaded from the adrenaline. God, you ever go through this? I know everybody has fears, but I mean, have you ever anybody watching that does watch, have you ever had to go through severe anxiety attacks? I mean, man, oh, just the way it makes you want to tense up, man. Tired. I don't know why I keep looking at myself in the recorder over there instead of looking at the camera. Weird habit, I suppose. When I'm just talking, I tend to look kind of off to the side for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm fascinated by how I look when I'm talking. Part of it is being bothered by this red patch right here. It's from dry skin. I get dry skin on my face when it's cold out. I've always had overly greasy skin that patches of dry skin and then greasy. 43 and I still get zits. Don't know why. It really sucks. Again, you ever feel like you exist just to be a joke for some horrible deity in the universe to laugh at, make fun of? I'm just rambling because I needed to say some things, I guess, just and do the vlog update sort of thing. Try to do this every day, at least one video, and talk about what I've been doing and how I'm feeling, I guess. That was it. So I guess I'm done now, even though anxiety is still riding high. Oh man. Ugh. But I'll go ahead and leave it there because I don't want to take up a whole bunch of time when I don't have anything else really to say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to do all the cool, useful, helpful YouTube stuff. It's very much appreciated. See you later, hopefully.